How's it going? I'm Dayan. Don't start in 5 minutes yet. In 1 second. So, you guys, for the ones who don't know me, what do you think my career is? This is gonna tie into the story.
Basketball player?
You know, my dad was a professional basketball player in China.
Okay.
I just ended up only 5'7". You know, he was like 6'1". So. All right. So no other guesses. So. I am a black belt. I would say if you guess anything, I would probably say I have something to do with whatever it is. But all right, so okay, I can start. So my story starts on about 2 o'clock in the morning in New York, outside the World Trade Center, where they already locked the door to the PATH train, and I had to figure out a way to get home. My home is in Montgomery County in Lower Merion, and so I ended up taking a bus from New York to Newark. And that took about an hour at least. And then I got on Jersey Transit, so that was good. That's another hour down to Princeton. I get in my car and I drive home. And I got home at like 1:30 in the morning, or maybe a little later. I'm sitting there drinking a beer. I'm like, well, I gotta get back up in 4 hours, go back to New York. So let me just stay on the couch, not wake up my wife and my kids, and listen to music. So why was I doing it in New York? So apparently I had this great idea of living in Philadelphia and working in New York. Right. I mean, people don't believe me, but I did it for 3 years. So here's the thing about what I do. I was an associate at a white shoe law firm on Wall Street, and you know, I'm one of those, you know, big shot New York lawyers, right? I was. And I'm sitting here at 1:30 in the morning thinking, what did I do today? Why did I bust my ass, go up to New York, come back, and not see my kids for a whole day? For what? So that day, I end up defending a multi-billion-dollar international corporation against the SEC for whatever they didn't do wrong, okay? The day before, I spent the whole day trying to explain why a guy of a multi-billion-dollar staffing company has 2 private jets instead of 1. In a shareholder suit. And the day before that, I spent all day figuring out how to defend a multi-billion-dollar international drug company, why they charge the kind of money they do, right? That's what I did. So I'm sitting there on the couch, listening to this little music. I listen to Chinese music at night because that's my youth. I came from China. And I was listening to music, and I had a flashback. Hey, a story within a story. So this is summer of 1994. I was sitting on the side of the road in Los Angeles, California. I was eating some, I don't remember what kind of meat, but it was not that good. It was like bologna or whatever that I spent buying from a Mexican market for 46 cents, the 46 cents that I spent all day picking up around bus stops. Yeah, that's right. I was a homeless teen in LA, not a high school dropout, a homeless teen in LA, trying to figure out what to do with my life. And that was a long time ago, right? So I didn't purposely wear this pant shirt. This is just the only clean shirt I can find today. So back to Philadelphia, I'm sitting on my couch thinking, hey, I have 2 Penn degrees. Why do I keep going back and forth to New York and doing this? What makes me happy? That did not make me happy. What makes me happy is looking and thinking about ways to try to help people to succeed, like back when I was a teen sitting on the side of the road. So let me tell you a little bit more about that. I'm sitting across Santa Ana Boulevard. I'm sitting there eating my meat. It's pretty bad, you know, because it's expired. That's why I bought it for 46 cents for a pound. There is a Ferrari or whatever the car is. There was a limo across the street. I'm sitting there like all these celebrities going in and out of the restaurant. I mean, I don't want to admit that I'm not as good of a person as they are. I'm not as capable. So one day I am going to have money, lots and lots of money, and I'm going to do something with my life that's meaningful to me and to the world. Not just have money. I mean, a lot of people have money and do nothing, right? I want to do something good. So back into the suburb of Philadelphia, I'm sitting there like, what am I doing? I'm helping really rich people either make more money or hold on to the lot of money they have and not doing the right thing. I want to do the right thing, but I also want to have a lot of money, right? So I did go to a law school for a reason, right? So I decided to leave the firm which doesn't make me happy. And I get to see my kids and my wife more. So I came back to Philadelphia. Well, not came back because I was already here. So I was in Philadelphia. I opened my own law practice. What I do now is I help startups and entrepreneurs get going so they don't get into the kind of troubles that they could get into. So I trademark my name as High Tech Counsel. That's what I do. I help usually technology startups, but any kind of entrepreneurs. I try to guide them the right way so they don't make mistakes that can cost their business. So that's pretty much what I do now. And the reason is I want to leave a mark on the world, in the world, and I want to help other people succeed just like many years ago I wanted to do it myself. Thank you.